Hi, Sandra here, the Misophonia therapist, and in today's video I'm going to be talking a little bit about the link between misophonia and depression or just low mood. I see a lot of people who come to see me and they say that they need help with the misophonia. But my style of therapy very rarely focuses on the actual misophonia or the sounds. And that is because I believe that it's not really the sound that's the problem. It's what the sound can represent to a person. So, for example, if you have been experiencing your misophonia trigger emotion, whether that's rage, anger, disgust, to a certain sound, then you are probably going to have taken certain steps to avoid ever being in a position where you might hear that sound. Or when you do hear it, it just throws you into an absolute blind panic or rage. You might experience significant feelings of anxiety, even at the prospect of hearing the sound. Now, many people with misophonia, as a result of their condition, experience low mood and depression. It can be incredibly overpowering, this feeling that you have just lost control of your life, that you have no agency, that you can't do the things that you desperately want to be doing because you might be exposed to the sound that triggers you. And if you're living a very constricted life where you are not spending time with the people you love as much as you would like to be, especially doing the day-to-day things like having meals or going out with friends for dinner or going to the cinema, or even finding somebody significant to spend the rest of your life with, in other words, a relationship. So when people who have misophonia say they want help with the misophonia itself, what I have found in my practice is that more often than not, there is a level of anxiety, depression, or low mood. And it's, again, quite a chicken and egg situation. So is it the misophonia that creates this depression, or is the depression and low mood fertile ground for more extreme experiences of the trigger sound? Still, so little is known about exactly how misophonia is created in the mind, whether it's neurological, physiological, psychological. But I do firmly believe that when you can get a handle on the low mood, those feelings of being out of control, overwhelmed and hopeless, when you can start to see possibilities again, hope again in your life, however that might look, regardless of the misophonia, it can be remarkably empowering. And that is a big part of what I do. I try to help people see beyond the trigger, beyond the misophonia, to look at life in a more holistic way. And sometimes what people have discovered is maybe it isn't the misophonia that's creating the depression as much as they thought. It could be other things. The fact that they may be feeling lonely or isolated, not part of society, unable to go to university or find a new relationship. Sometimes it's really worth just having a look at life as a whole. And if you were to take the misophonia out of the equation, would life be perfect? Chances are it probably wouldn't be. So I hope you found this video to be helpful, and I will be back again tomorrow.